Hey, what's going on YouTube? You already know who it is. It is DubloH, and I am back with another video for y'all. And today, we are going to be looking at Eric's gaming info on Dragon Age Dreadwolf, which will be aka Dragon Age 4. So with all that out the way, let's get straight into the video.
Hey guys, it's Paradise, and I'm excited to say that the much anticipated fourth installment of the Dragon Age series, Dreadwolf, is probably closer than you think to a major reveal and even possibly the actual release. As a massive fan of the Dragon Age series, with Origins probably being one of my favorite RPGs of all time.
Hey, me personally, I'm a fan of Dragon Age Inquisition. That was my favorite one. I beat it twice. And then I went and 100% of that game too.
I'm very happy about this. If you aren't familiar, the Dragon Age series is developed by BioWare and published by EA. It's set in a high fantasy world called Thedas, and the games are all about their intricate narrative, a focus on various different characters, their stories and development, but also some really good RPG gameplay, which is kind of like a mix of action and strategy, where you can play as rogues, warriors, or mages, as well as their specializations that lets you home in on a specific playstyle you enjoy. Shout out to my all-time favorite, the Blood Mage from Origins and Dragon Age 2. For this latest addition to the series, the title Dreadwolf actually refers to Solus, who is a major character from Dragon Age Inquisition. Inquisition was released back in 2014 now, so I think it's fair to talk about this, as it is vital to the setup of this new game.
Oh my
but if you do care, this is your spoiler warning. Solus from Inquisition is also known as Fen-Haral. This is the elven god of betrayal and rebellion, and Fen-Haral is also known as the Dread Wolf. So with the title of the game being after Solus, and the trailer and subsequent updates highlighting the importance of Solus, it's safe to say that we'll probably be diving further into elven lore, as well as Solus's plans at the center of the story, which were hinted at the
Kinda thinking that he gonna be the fucking main bad guy. We're gonna have to kill him. I'm praying they use this game to have us like fight somebody else and have him like run with us, and the whole story have him run with us, and then at like the end he basically do his betrayal shit, and basically let them flesh out the runtime a little more. Like, hey, been 10 years, so let us show how evil he really is, and see how tricky he can be. I can't really explain it, but you feel me? Just like, let's flesh out his lore a little more this game, and in the next game, that's when we get him the fuck up out of here.
Previous game's epilogue. So we can expect to see themes of rebellion, ancient magic, even political intrigue, as we adventure through a world teetering on the edge of chaos. Although not much is confirmed, we do know that the Anderfels, a kingdom in the northwest of the world of Thedas, will be returning, and this is the birthplace of the Grey Wardens. They're an order of warriors dedicated to fighting the Darkspawn, and they were a major focus in the first Dragon Age game. You see, the Darkspawn are a race of tainted creatures that dwell underground, but occasionally will mass and resurface following an archdemon in what is called a blight to attack the world. Well, the Anderfels being a confirmed location means we can possibly expect to see a mix of returning characters or new faces. So there's a real possibility of seeing returning Grey Warden characters, as well as possible elves that are following Solus. So how has the development of Dragon Age Dreadwolf been going? Well, it's been a very long and complex process. BioWare officially announced the game back in December of 2018, but the development goes back in various forms as far as 2015. Since its original concepts, the project has seen significant changes in direction and different challenges, including shifts in leadership and even in the entire creative direction. But luckily for us fans, despite these hurdles, BioWare have stuck with it, and they're committed to delivering a game that will meet the growing expectation as time goes on and on. From 2011, BioWare shared that the game had moved.
So I'm saying, oh yeah, it's been shifted off to different people's hands and shit. That kind of scares me, because we didn't have too many of that, and with like long running development games and shit like that, where they go through and they fuck up the vision of what other people had, and it fucks up the whole game. but I'm still gonna try and hold out some hope for this game for sure.
Moved out of its concept phase and into full production. Since then, there's been regular updates, including highlights of the progress on various aspects of the game, from the narrative to the world building and even character development. It looks like the game will be using the Frostbite engine, and BioWare has emphasized their focus on returning to their narrative roots, ensuring that these—
Frostbite, hold on. Ah. Oh my God. Dragon Age Inquisition used it. Kind of hurts my fucking feelings a little bit. Mainly because the Frostbite engine is for fucking shooting games. That's a that's an engine developed for Battlefield, Medal of Honor. This is a shooting game engine, and that's what's throwing me off. That's why I'm like, I know we used it for Dragon Age Inquisition, but it's like, I don't really know, big dog.
Story and character interactions are as compelling and
Frostbite
nuanced as they
engine
were
look
in
good, but
previous titles,
it
which, to be honest, was
I feel
a
like it
major
doesn't
part of
perform
what
that
made
well
those
on
first few
single player
Dragon Age
games.
games so good. Well, as of 2024, the development of Dragon Age Dreadwolf is now supposedly in its final stages, with BioWare gearing up for a comprehensive testing phase before launch.
Okay.
According to Eurogamer,
So it's a
EA
huge
has laid out
possibility
a
we
list
should
of
see it
titles
during
that will
Summer
launch
Games
before
Fest.
the end of the 2024 fiscal year, and there's 2 unannounced games on that list, which they estimate Dragon Age Dreadwolf will be one of them. On top of this, the Xbox Store has recently updated and actually listed Dragon Age Dreadwolf with a download button and a large description which states, "Welcome to Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Enter the world of Thedas, a vibrant land of rugged wilderness, treacherous labyrinths, and glittering cities, steeped in savage combat and secret magics. Now the fate of this world teeters on a knife's edge. Thedas needs a new leader, one they'll never see coming. You'll forge a courageous following to challenge the gathering storm. Friendship, drama, and romance will abound as you bring striking individuals together into an extraordinary team. Become the leader and light the beacon of hope in their darkest moments." And perhaps this next bit is the most exciting part of all, a full reveal in summer of 2024. Now this won't be a surprise if you did watch the Dragon Age Day trailer in 2023, which also said there'll be a full reveal in summer of 2024, but that was last year. So with this more recent update in the Xbox Store, it looks like this timeline is still on. It just so happens that the Summer Games Fest is happening this year, starting on the 7th of June in, of course, summer, hence Summer Game Fest, so it's very likely the full reveal of Dreadwolf will be at this event in summer. With these factors in mind, this looks like the game is hopefully on track for a late 2024 release, although there's no exact date that's been confirmed just yet. Honestly, Dragon Age isn't the only series that we're massive fans of that BioWare develop. Mass Effect will always have a special place in our gaming memory, and in case you didn't know, they are actively developing the next installment of Mass Effect, which is unofficially referred to as Mass Effect 5. The development of this is still in the pre-production phase, but there is a core team of veteran developers from the original trilogy on board. These key members of the development team include Michael Gamble as the executive producer, Derek Watts as the art director, Parish Lay as the creative director, and Preston Watermaniuk as the game director. With members like this, they're hoping to keep true to the series' roots, while also modernizing and exploring new narratives and gameplay mechanics. There's no release date for this yet either, but BioWare has reassured fans that the game will focus on being a single-player experience. On top of this, it's expected to return back to the Milky Way, picking up years after the events of the original trilogy. Teasers released on N7 Day actually hinted at the construction of new mass relays, suggesting that there could be new regions to explore within the galaxy. On top of this, the narrative could finally address those lingering questions that we have from previous games, like the fate of Commander Shepard, and something that I would absolutely love to see, the return of the Geth. So it's potentially exciting times for the future of these BioWare games and series that we've come to love over the years, even though more recently they've seemingly disappeared or just haven't hit the mark, but hopefully these new games will give us what we're really looking for. So tell me, are you excited for Dragon Age Dreadwolf? And if so, what was your favorite Dragon Age game? And why was it Origins? And make—
that shit was not Origins at fucking all. That shit was Inquisition. Fuck my dick. That's the same game that used this fucking engine. It's cool. I mean, Frostbite engine isn't too bad. I feel like when I was playing, what's the name? It just kind of had like a little bit of, from my knowledge, it had a little bit of performance issues, but I mean, it's cool. I guess. At least I know the game finna look fucking phenomenal. We are gonna get a fucking trailer during the Summer's Games Fest. Yada yada yada. Let me know if y'all excited. Other than that, I just want to thank y'all for fucking with me. Make sure that you go ahead and leave a like, hit that subscribe because I do have more content on the way. Hit that bell so you never miss another video. Here is your second reminder. Leave a like. My name, DubloH, and I am about it.
Hold on, baby, hit the pause, gone, do you dance on it? Bust it down, baby, let me see, spread them legs, let me see what you got. Do your job, I got a check for you. Throw a couple bands, put in work, I got some more for you. Slow it down for me, drop it down, go good wild for me, small for me, bend it over, go and touch your toes for me. Pause for me, get the can, baby, do a show for me. All money, if you clean it good, I got a note for you.